Hi, welcome to Maverick and Dempsey's Rundown. Yay! All right, we got a segment for you today, okay? We're going to go over all the NFL teams, and we're going to tell you if they have hope, high hopes, or no hope. All right? Not just for this year, but we'll dive a little deeper than that, even going into next year. All right, so we're going to start with the Houston Texans, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the New York Jets, Detroit Lions, Chicago Bears. Let's sum it up real quick. Y'all have no hope. You're all eliminated from playoffs. As far as next year goes, I don't think you're making playoffs then either, right? I don't think it's going to happen the year after. You're all franchises in complete disarray. You don't have quarterbacks. Well, Jaguars possibly have a quarterback, but he hasn't done anything yet. Jets keep flaming out at quarterback. Detroit Lions, Chicago Bears have never had quarterbacks. Houston Texans, you got a quarterback, but he might go to jail. We don't know what's going to happen with Deshaun Watson. We certainly don't want to be on your team, and you might not want him on your team. So we don't know what's going to happen there either. So all those teams are in deep despair and should be. And sorry to all the fan bases, but that's the way cookie crumbles. All right? So, hey, she's got one for that too. All right. So now we're going to hit you with the AFC, all right? Now, Chiefs, high hopes, of course. Chiefs are looking like the proverbial favorite in the AFC. I'm not looking so good right now because I predicted they would flame out. I was looking great the first few weeks of the season. I said they were going to take a huge dip this year, and now all of a sudden they're looking better. So I'm a little worried about that. All right. So then we got the Patriots. Patriots looking strong. Patriots playing this Sunday against the Bills in an epic rematch. All right. So we're going to see what happens there with the Patriots. They can show them again what they showed them the first time. The defense can win championships still. All right. So, but Patriots, you're looking very strong. You're at the top of your division. People are getting used to it. You had one down year last year. Now you're back. Patriots fans, like every year you've ever had, maybe with the exception of last year, since Tom Brady came aboard, you have high hopes. High hopes this year, next year. As long as you got Bill Belichick, you got high hopes. All right? Yay. Titans. All right, your running back Derrick Henry's out, okay? But you still have hope. What do we got for hope? All right, now it's a sound effect for hope, all right?
Yeah.
Hope. Okay. All right, I said she could do pictures, sound effects, something. She didn't come up with anything. All right, so you still have hope, Titans, all right? Do you have high hopes? I don't know. I don't know if I'd say high hopes, but you definitely still have hope. You're still in this thing, all right? Still in it to win it, all right? Possibly. Bengals. Bengals have hope, all right? I'd love to say high hopes. I love with Burrow back there. I'd love to tell you got high hopes, but you have hope. You have a strong defensive line. You got a strong defense, period. All right. You got a offensive line that's looking much better than last year. You got a good running game. You got Burrow at quarterback. All right. So you certainly have hope. Colts, especially after last night, picking up a huge win against the Cardinals. Your season completely flipped. You started out in the toilet, and now all of a sudden you're on like a throne right. And now all of a sudden you're on like a throne. You're like the Kings right now of the AFC, looking like it at least, all right? You're looking strong. You're not at the top of your division, all right? But you definitely have hope. And I might even say high hopes after last night. Right between there, right between hope and high hope. All right, then we got the Chargers. Chargers, you got hope, all right? You're just a back and forth team. I don't know whether you're good or you're just decent. I mean, you kind of flip from week to week, but you definitely have hope, all right? Bills, I still say you got high hopes. You don't have the record of a guy with high hopes, all right? If you beat the Patriots, you certainly have high hopes. But with the talent that you got, and if you get everybody back from injured reserve, and you're not as injured as the other teams, but if you get everybody back from injured reserve, and if you can win against the Patriots on Sunday, all right, you definitely have high hopes, all right? If you lose against the Patriots, I think that's one game's going to swing you either way. If you lose to the Patriots, I think you just have hope. But right now, I'm going to say you have high hopes, all right? Now, the teams that are kind of on the verge of possibly getting in the playoffs, they still have a chance. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, all right? Ravens, you have hope, okay? Both your quarterbacks are out right now. You got one who's injured and you got one who's out with COVID, all right? So you're on your third string. So you have hope. You got a strong team right there. You got a strong coach, a coach who's done this before, won the Super Bowl before, so you have hope, all right? Yay. Steelers, I don't care where you stand. I don't care what your record is. I don't think you have any hope, all right? You may make it into the playoffs, but you got no hope this year. You got to get a new quarterback, man. You got a great coach. You got a good team behind you, but you got a quarterback that's just not cutting it, all right? Every now and then you'll have that big win, and we think we got high hopes for you. Your fan base at least does. But no, I don't think you have any hope. Not this year. Maybe come back next year, get a new quarterback. We'll see. All right. Raiders, you got hope, man. You don't have high hopes. You don't have no hope. You got hope. You're clinging on there. You're barely hanging on. You might get in the playoffs. You definitely have hope for future years if you get the coaching thing figured out. So you have hope. All right. Dolphins have hope. All right. Dolphins have hope. They've completely, just like the Colts, they turned their season around. You have hope. All right. Browns, I don't know what the hell that was yesterday. You had a quarterback threw 4 interceptions. I'm gonna say no hope. As long I don't care what your record is. I don't care that you almost beat the Packers. With Baker Mayfield back there in the backfield, you got no hope. All right. Broncos, let's just quick no hope. I don't even have anything to say about you. You're just a boring team without much going on. You got no hope. All right. NFC. Okay. Now we're gonna start at the top. All right. Green Bay Packers, obviously you got high hopes. All right, Dallas Cowboys, your fan base is really excited because you have high hopes. All right, Tampa Bay, you got a lot of injuries right now. You're battling through, but you, of course, you're the Super Bowl champions. You have high hopes. All right, Arizona, after last night, I'm sorry, I don't care what your record is. You got no hope. Obviously you got hope going to the playoffs. You got no hope of a Super Bowl run. That ain't happening. You're not winning the Super Bowl. You're gonna get in the playoffs. But I don't think you're going to go far. You're a first-round exit, in my opinion. So in spite of your record, no hope. All right. So we got the Rams. Rams, I hate to say it because I hate you. You have high hopes. All right. 49ers. God, I don't even know. A little hope left, maybe. Not much. Vikings, depends on what happens Sunday. It depends on what happens Sunday when you play the Rams, but I'm going to say you have hope. All right, barely clinging to that. Eagles, hope to get into the playoffs. It pretty much ends there. New Orleans Saints, a homer here. You definitely have hopes to get in the playoffs. Do you have hopes for a Super Bowl run? No, so I'm going to say you have at least hope for a playoff. Let's see what Ian Book can do tomorrow. Redskins, hope to get into the playoffs. It ends there. You're going to get beat in the playoffs. Falcons, no hope. Get the hell out of here. Carolina Panthers, no hope. Get the hell out of here. Seattle, no hope. Get Russell the hell out of here. New York Giants, no hope. You're on your third quarterback, second quarterback? I don't even know. Either way, you don't have a quarterback. They can play on the bench or on the field. Bears already covered you. Detroit already covered you. All right. I think that's pretty much it. For the hope game.
I hate that the Cowboys have high hope.
I know, right?
Worst.
I don't even remember what my AFC pick right now was. I'm still sticking with I think it's going to be the Bucks, and I think it's either going to be Bucks and Packers in a rematch from last year, or it's going to be Bucks and Rams. I have hopes that the Bucks will figure it out. You don't bet against Tom Brady. In the AFC, I don't really know what the hell's going on there. It's things are completely flipped over there. I still think the Titans might get in there. Patriots, don't doubt the Patriots, not right now. I still want to stick with my pick of the Chiefs are going to exit. All right. So that's our rundown. All right, we're going to be back sometime this week with a Christmas rundown. We're going to hit you with the top 5 Christmas songs. We're going to hit you with the terrible Christmas songs. We're going to hit you with the best of the movies. Now, the movie list, we did a little bit of a movie list last year. I'm going to have to go back and review. But the movie list can change because new movies are always coming out. We're seeing movies that have been out for a few years, but they're new to us. And some of them you just get bored because they get overplayed. All right, so we'll be back on the next rundown with a Christmas breakdown. Peace.